It's the right to play a little more softball today. West Virginia State and West Liberty. The winner will play tonight. The loser is going home. Essentially a doubleheader for one of these two teams today. Welcome in, everybody. Mountain East Conference softball tournament continues from Moyer Sports Complex in Salem, Virginia, here on MEC TV. I'm Alex Wiederspiel with you for the entirety of this four-day tournament. And day two is the start of elimination. And in fact, we have two elimination games still left to go today on this field. 4 elimination games to go overall. So, West Virginia State and West Liberty. West Virginia State 24-26 on the season, actually 24-27 now on the season, coming in as the 4 seed. West Liberty a 3 seed, lost yesterday. West Liberty the only team yesterday to lose without getting run ruled. So they have that going for them. Fell 6-2 to Glenville State, who coincidentally also lost earlier today. They're now in the losers bracket for tonight as the first pitch is fouled off by Gianna Sloan LeBron. Virginia State, Autumn Hall hitting second, Clark Moore third, Cassidy Cummings in the cleanup spot, Olivia Bell hitting fifth, Emily Bechtel sixth, Bailey Smith seventh, Avery Contreras eighth, and Sydney Shamblin ninth. Riley Mangold on the mound for West Liberty. We'll get to know her in just a moment as the 0-1 misses for a ball. Mangold on the season, 4-3 as this one grounded over to shortstop. Throw across is in time from who else? Sarah Simon, number 99 for West Liberty. We'll meet her in just a moment as she's already introduced herself to this game with out number 1. Mangold 4-3 on the season, just her 6th start of the year. All 3 pitchers, Pettit, Mangold, and Davis, were used yesterday in West Liberty's loss to Glenville, as this next one is hit towards foul territory and into the netting. Mangold, an opposing batting average of .278, has allowed 3 home runs all season, so has not given up a ton for power in 76 innings. But this is also a curious move here for the veteran coach, Sarah Pellegrin, who decides to go with one of the least used starters, really the third in their rotation, as this one skied, and it's going to be Sarah Simon again, making out number 2 as Autumn Hall goes down. In the field for West Liberty, Riley Mangold throwing to catcher Jillian Moore, Izzy McKee at first, Jaden Conrad at second, Caroline Woody at third. She is not in the batting order today. Sarah Simon at short, and then in the outfield from left to right, Annalise Davis, Peyton Tucker, and Shelby Harris, as this one is fouled off by Clark Moore, the second baseman, hitting third today. Moore hitting .295 now on the season. The 0-1 misses for a ball. Mangold is moving quickly here in the early stages. West Virginia State lost to Fairmont State 10-2 yesterday. A walk-off 8-run rule win for the Falcons, who won earlier today against Glenville, so they have become one of 2 teams to punch their ticket to semifinal Friday. This one is fouled off, so 1-2. Nice start for Mangold here. Moore originally from St. Paul, Minnesota. And fouls this one off. She had been on a 8-game hitting streak. That was broken up in the game against Frostburg State, the second game of their doubleheader on May 1st that Frostburg won. That pitch misses 2-2. And Moore fouls one down the line. So still fighting this one off here. Moore yesterday 1 for 2 and drove in a run in West Liberty's best inning of the day. Next pitch misses, so Mangold got ahead in this count, but Moore has fought her way back, has fouled off what she's needed to foul off, and now the count is full. Umpires for today behind the plate, Amy Grail, as this one is in there for strike 3. A backwards K and a 1-2-3 inning to start for Mangold and West Liberty. We head to the bottom of the first. It is scoreless here in this elimination game in the Mountain East Conference Championship Tournament.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
Hope Sizemore, the starting pitcher in this one for West Virginia State. Thought she pitched pretty well yesterday in relief of Adriana Green, who fell to 7-9 in a start yesterday. Sizemore threw 2 1/3 in relief yesterday, struck out 1, did not walk anybody. So, again, thought she pitched reasonably well, and they went to Kaylee Murphy for the final inning, and that did not go well for West Liberty, that did not go well for West Virginia State, I should say, as this first pitch, or second pitch, is fouled off, 1-1. Sizemore on the season, though, this is her 13th start, 5-4 record, and has allowed 6 home runs in 70 and 2/3 innings pitched, an opposing batting average of .292, and a not really one to throw much in the category of walks, only 11 walks all season, and has struck out 35. Take a look at West Liberty and their batting order here, as it's Peyton Tucker with the 1-2 count, Jillian Moore hitting second, Jaden Conrad third, Izzy McKee in the cleanup spot, Riley Mangold batting 5th. So this one is hit towards third base. This is going to be a tough throw and not in time. Contreras knocked it down, but that would have been a difficult play to make, even if she had not had the initial, or had she fielded it cleanly initially, excuse me. So Tucker to first, and that is a hit for her. As I mentioned, Mangold batting 5th. Sarah Simon, the elite shortstop, hitting 6th. Shelby Harris batting 7th. Ashlyn Tapman 8th, and Annalise Davis is batting 9th in the field for West Virginia State. Sizemore throwing to Gianna Sloan LeBron, Olivia Bell at first base, Clark Moore at second base, Avery Contreras at third is going around a bunt. This one is foul. Shortstop, freshman Bailey Smith, who played at Cabell Midland. And in the outfield from left to right for West Virginia State, Autumn Hall, Sydney Shambland, and Emily Bechtel. 0-2 count now. Don't expect to see a bunt here from Moore. Hitting .273 on the season. She's looking at that one all the way. 1-2. Moore without a home run this season. 14 runs batted in. Does have 8 doubles in 121 at-bats. Just a little pop in the bat. But primarily more of a contact hitter for the Hilltoppers. Working on a 4-game hitting streak. and hits this one towards short. That one's going to be tough, and Bailey Smith, it went off of her, going to allow the runner to advance to third. We'll see how they rule this one. This could be a hit and an error, and that is indeed how the ruling is going to go. So E6, but would have been a single regardless. So, yeah, I mean, this is a tough hit ball, playing it from behind, and that was tough. And this is a tough start here for West Virginia State, and Maddie Best is going to have a conversation with her group as a result. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to have to get, so that did get up and hit Smith, so she's going to need to get treated. We'll see. They may have to put a new shortstop in. So Smith still being treated here, and be curious to see if they would move the infield around if she has to stay out for a while. But Cassidy Cummings is the DP today, is listed as an infielder on the roster. And they got a couple of utility players as well. And there's Kaylee Bias as well from Point Pleasant High School, a sophomore who could potentially be an option here. But yeah, this was a tough play to begin with, and it takes just kind of a dirty hop off of her glove as she's trying to field it. Hits her right in the face. The only time I ever played shortstop in my baseball career, which was limited, I assure you, I took one off the schnoz. It hurts. And yeah, it looks like we're going to get the decision here. I think they're going to pull an outfielder to shortstop. Let's see. So Cassidy Cummings is coming onto the field. It's just a question of where she's going. Looks like Olivia Bell is moving into the outfield. So this is going to be a whole rearrangement here. Bell was playing first base. She's going to move, it looks like, to right field. Emily Bechtel, it appears, is going to move into the infield. We're waiting on official word here. I'm going by who is where. I think Cassidy Cummings is going to play first. Yeah, so Cassidy Cummings is taking first base. Sydney Shamblin is going to move from center field to shortstop. Emily Bechtel has moved into center field. So just a complete rearrangement because of the injury to Bailey Smith. So Shamblin from center comes to short. Bell replaces, at center. Bell moves into right field. Cassidy Cummings comes in and takes first base. And I think we got it all. So new players at first base, shortstop, center field, and right field from what I can tell. And you're just hoping Bailey Smith is okay, but she is obviously being tended to right now after the just second at bat of the inning. Meanwhile, Jaden Conrad, I'm sure antsy to get up and get her first at bat in, but a lot changed as a result of that. Conrad will come on in a moment. The senior from St. Albans hitting .331 this season as she gets set to enter the box. Working on a 5-game hitting streak right now. Was 1 for 4 in the loss to Glenville yesterday. And away we go with the restart. First pitch missed for a ball. The 1-0 and Conrad swinging this to third. Contreras held the runner, and then the throw across is in time to new first baseman Cassidy Cummings, and that is out number 1. Moore went to second base. Tucker remained on third. So Izzy McKee now, the cleanup hitter, with a chance to do some early damage here. McKee, a .310 hitter this season, and swinging at the first one, fouled it off. 3 home runs, that's tied for the team lead. Conrad, McKee, and Simon, each with 3 round-trip shots. Long hitting streak for McKee was broken up yesterday, 0 for 2 against Glenville State. She had a 9-game hitting streak that she had been working on, including 3 consecutive multi-hit games. She had been 7 for her last 12 in those 3 games before finally not having a hit yesterday. So I'm sure she's anxious to get a hit in this scenario here, extend West Liberty's season. Of course, we know these Hilltoppers were dangerous in the tournament last year. They've been dangerous in the tournament before, even though they come in as a lower seed this time, going around on the 2-1. It's 2-2. West Liberty all-time has been in the clinching game 3 times. Twice they have clinched the winner in 2019 and 2021. And then in last year, they were perfect to start, went 3-0, and then lost 2 games on that Saturday, as this one's fouled off. 2-2. There's some experience to fall back on as a result for this group and this program led by Sarah Pellegrin, one of the outstanding coaches in the Mountain East Conference. The 2-2, this one not a lot on it, and popped out over to Cassidy Cummings at first. So after the first 2 got on, the lengthy break seems to have allowed Hope Sizemore to reset some. Now 2 runners in scoring position, but there's no sacrifice opportunity. Still Riley Mangold comes to the plate here with the red, white, and blue bat. Kind of looks like a snow cone, actually. And she could do herself quite a bit of help here, her own cause, in giving herself some run support. Mangold, a .214 hitter. This is her 34th start in the batting order this season. Has not recorded a hit since April 30th until right there. That will score 1 and looks like it's going to score 2. Ball got past the center fielder and 2 runs driven in. Mangold has given West Liberty a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Really nice piece of hitting there right up the middle, and Sizemore just missed it. 2-0 lead. Sarah Simon comes to the plate. Simon on the year, a .303 hitter, 3 home runs, as I mentioned earlier, 24 runs batted in, and truly one of the really elite, multifaceted players in this conference. Was 3 for 4 yesterday against Glenville State. But an extremely talented athlete who, on a whim, went out for Philip Barber's soccer team. She was, of course, proficient in other sports like softball, and played goalie for them to help fill a need. And Simon and the Colts went all the way to the state title game. They ultimately fell 1 game short of what they were hoping for, but She hits one hard here to center field, but looks like enough room for Bechtel, and that will do it. Bechtel didn't start in center field, but she's there now. 2-0 as we head to the top of the second. 2 runs come across, 3 hits, one error, and we head to the top of the second inning. Back in a moment. Bailey Smith, by the way, was moved to the DP spot. I'm assuming that they're going to get her back in the game at some point. That's got to be the plan, I would think. We'll see. Welcome back in, everybody. 2-0 West Liberty on top of West Virginia State. This is an elimination game. It's the middle act of a 3-act story today on Thursday, day 2 of the MEC Softball Championship. And after one, West Liberty with the decisive advantage. Riley Mangold did herself quite a favor with that RBI single, 2 RBI single in the previous inning, and now falls behind 1-0, swinging this one fouled off by Cassidy Cummings, the leadoff hitter, and now first baseman. Count at 1-1 on Cummings. .351 hitter this season. Cummings went 0 for 2 yesterday. She fouls this one off. Product of Ripley High School. Now facing a 2-2 count. And she's going to foul another one off. This one might have some room. No, hits the netting, hits the railing, in fact. Cummings went 2 for 6 against West Liberty this season as this one hit towards left field. And Annalise Davis almost overran it. Little hop at the end, gets the job done for out number 1.
Atta girl. It's an out.
Annalise. Good job.
It's an out.
It's an
Good
out.
job.
They don't care how pretty it looks. All that matters is you get the out. A little breezier here on this field than it was in the first game. There was almost no wind to speak of. First pitch for Mangold in for a strike. Olivia Bell, her first appearance at the plate today, a .331 hitter, the only player for West Virginia State with an OPS over 1,000, went 0 for 2 yesterday. Hits this one towards right center field. This is going to drop, and she is in for a single. High five there from Ajani Sani. Works on Maddie Best's coaching staff. They'll bring Emily Bechtel to the plate. Bechtel, the right fielder to start, now in center field after the injury. Bechtel, a .246 hitter on the season and swinging through strike 1. went 0 for 2 yesterday.
Right side.
This one ripped foul, back-to-back foul balls here. So 0-2 the count with one out and one on as Bell singled. Cummings flew out to Annalise Davis at left field. Mangold and West Liberty in basically all black today. This one back to the pitcher. This is a tough one, and they're going to say that's an out. Yeah, even though the ball came out at the end of the play there, looks like in the course of the actual play, the throw from Sizemore to second is good for out number 2. Let's see this again here. It's a tough play. Sizemore throws to second. Yeah, okay, the ball came out in the exchange anyway, so yeah, the exchange just literally switching hands after the play had already been made. So Bell goes down on the fielder's choice. Bechtel on first, and the 0-1 misses, 1-1. It's good to see Bailey Smith out there after the injury suffered. Looks like they got her all patched up. 1-2 count now for Smith. .217 hitter today, or coming into this one today. And this one foul. Went 1 for 2 yesterday with a solo home run. It was her first of the season, and in some respects, you couldn't have asked for a better time to get it. But Fairmont State started pouring it on and ultimately would win on a walk-off run rule as this is fouled off. Completed in 5 innings, a 5-run 5th inning. What did the job? That was a good game. It felt like a good game through 4.5 innings, and Fairmont just blew it open. 1-2 here the count, and this one is hit softly to Sarah Simons, and no problem for her to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base, and we head to the bottom of the second here. It is 2-0 West Liberty.
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you, and it starts with you.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
Shelby Harris, the right fielder, to lead off for West Liberty. Welcome back in, everybody. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on MEC TV. 2-0. Hilltoppers lead West Virginia State. That first pitch will be good for a strike, 0-1. Next one from Sizemore is in there for a strike, 0-2. Harris, a .250 hitter this season. Originally from Harper's Ferry, went 1 for 3 in the loss to Glenville. This one hit to straightaway center field, and Bechtel didn't have to move much.
Now batting for the Hilltoppers, the offensive player, number 11, Ashlyn Chapman.
Come here. Hush, no. Come on, Ash.
So we're going to see Ashlyn Tapman step in for the first time. And she's swinging first pitch, foul. Tapman, a .333 hitter on the season. Also a pitcher among her other responsibilities. And had been hitting the ball. She'd been hitting the tar off the ball lately and then went 0 for 2 yesterday. She had been 9 for her last 15 at the plate. Right now checking on the Concord Davis and Elkins game. That one in the second inning, top second, 1-0 Concord over there. And just like this one here, it is the end of the road for the loser of this game. Road won't get much easier for the winner of this game, but they'll still have a chance to get to semifinal Friday, depending on what happens in tonight's action. 2-2 count now. 1 out, and Annalise Davis on deck. If you're West Liberty here, you'd love to find a way to turn your lineup over in this inning, but this has popped up into foul territory, and a bit of miscommunication there between between Cummings and Sloan LeBron. Seemed like they were both calling for it until they were both not calling for it. Two and two the count. Gives another chance here for Tapman. And she is taking ball 3 low. Full count, 1 out, nobody on. Sizemore's pitched, I think, reasonably well. I mean, allowed 3 hits in that first inning. But similar to yesterday, I don't know that the final numbers will look great, but she's going to be effective. Has been effective and pitched pretty well yesterday. And got to think that's, for a player who hasn't started much, that's kind of why she got the start today. But that one is, oh man, just foul. Tapman can't believe it. But nobody had a better look at that one than the first base umpire, Mike McCorkle. Now you get to have almost as good of a look at it as McCorkle had, and I think he was dead on the money here. Yeah, it's close. Boy, from that angle, I actually can't tell, but it's close. The 2-2 hit almost in the same spot, and a nice play from Cassidy Cummings to step on the bag. So Annalise Davis to the plate now. And that is out number 2.
Now batting the left fielder, number 8.
Well, keep that at bat in mind moving forward. Tapman hit the ball really well on that at bat. Multiple foul balls, and we saw her kind of rip it a few times. Might be worth paying attention to the next time she comes up. First pitch swinging towards center field. Looks like Bechtel is there, and that will retire the side. Annalise Davis goes down on 1 pitch. 1-2-3, no runs, no hits, no errors. Way to the top of the third. West Virginia State trying to cut into West Liberty's 2-0 lead when we get back here on the MEC Sports Network.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
Davis and Elkins College continues leading the way, and we did not slow down, even during the global health crisis. We have secured private donations and grant funding to support our growing, successful, and now accelerated nursing programs. Davis & Elkins nursing graduates have repeatedly posted 100% passing rates on nursing boards and are sought after by health organizations of all sizes, specialties, and locations. They need nurses, and we train the best.
Top of the third, 2-0. West Liberty on top. West Virginia State, nice inning for them. And now let's see if they can get those bats going. Only a single hit so far through 7 at-bats. Riley Mangold has thrown the ball well for West Liberty. Not to be surprised here, only the 35 strikeouts this season. So she hasn't struck out anybody, she hasn't walked anybody. Everything has been to contact. And this comes right back to Mangold. It got through. Nice play by the second baseman and then sliding in. I don't think that was necessary, but you love the effort. Jaden Conrad was way off balance. Throw was never going to get there. But Contreras went in head first nonetheless. Infield single for her. And listen, there's no complaining here because when you're in a situation where it's lose or go home, there is no room to do anything else. Sydney Shamblin to the plate. This one towards third, not going to be in time. So Shamblin bunts. It's like Madeline Johnson, by the way, has subbed in at left field for Annalise Davis. First pitch of the at-bat in there for a strike to Jonna Sloan LeBron. She's 0 for 1 today, grounded out in the first inning. And swinging on this one, the 0-1 fouled off, so 0-2. Found out, did not know this yesterday, we now know today, you can't keep the foul balls, unfortunately. They must be returned to the Mountain East Conference. Probably why we have no fights for them. Either that or a more civilized fan base in the stands than at some of the MLB games. This is a nice piece of hitting. It's going to get past Sarah Simon and into the shallow center field. Good play there by Peyton Tucker to charge that one, and the runner has to hold it third as a result. But Sloan LeBron on now, and none of these have been particularly hard hits, but all of a sudden the bases are loaded. So Sarah Pellegrine wants to have a chat here with Hope Sizemore and her group as a whole because they're loaded with no outs. Meanwhile, Maddie Best is chatting with Autumn Hall, who is up next. We'll be having a lively discussion. Doesn't look to me like Sizemore is coming out of this game. Meanwhile, looks like Jim Welsh came out to talk with a couple of players as well. All right, so Sizemore will... Well, no, excuse me. Riley Mangold will stay in the game. Hall will step in 0 for 1. Hitting .284 on the season. Went 1 for 2 yesterday in the loss to Fairmont State. And has a chance to dig into this lead that Riley Mangold helped build for West Liberty. And this hit softly, tracking back. It's over the head of Jaden Conrad. 1 run will score. That is it, though. And then the ball gets away, and nobody goes to get it. Everybody's going to take another base. We are tied at 2. Well, the throw was bad enough. The bigger mistake is nobody chose to go chase it down. And it is now 2-2. Hall will get an RBI single. That will score Contreras. Shamblin will score on what will likely be ruled an error. Sloan LeBron will head to third. And Hall winds up safe at second with no outs. It's a tough mistake there for West Liberty. Everybody's looking. And then finally, Riley Mangold realizes somebody has to be the one to go get it. Next pitch, driven into left field, going back and making the play. Runner will tag. That was Madeline Johnson. And another run comes around. It is 3-2 West Liberty. Sloan LeBron will score. An RBI sac fly for Clark Moore. Cassidy Cummings now checks in. That's the first out of the inning. Probably not what you were hoping, though, for if you're Sarah Pellegrin. Trading it out for a run at this point, not as valuable as the run. But this inning has gone off the rails quickly. And again, I say that Mangold has not really been hit around that hard. They've been soft hits. This one, though, hit towards center field. And under that one to make the play, no problem for Peyton Tucker. That's out number 2. So Cummings 0 for 2 now, and that'll bring Olivia Bell 1 for 1 to the plate. Singled in the second inning. Was thrown out on a fielder's choice. Bell is 1 for 3 so far in the tournament. And she comes on with a runner in scoring position in the form of Autumn Hall. First pitch is going to miss, ball 1. Next pitch fouled off, 1-1. Bell, a sophomore who played high school ball at Cabell Midland. Originally from Milton, West Virginia. And we'll take strike 2, 1-2. It's her first year as being a true everyday player. Started now her 42nd game of the season. Only started 9 times last year. Seen her batting average pop up. And really hitting the ball well as well. And she's going to drop this one into center field. They are sending the runner. Mangold going to throw towards second. And that took the shortstop, Simon, off the bag. Another run comes across. It is 4-2 as Hall scores. And an RBI single for Bell, who is 2 for 2 now today. And that'll bring Bechtel to the plate. And West Virginia State extends their lead to 4-2 here in the top of the third.
All right, let's get this, girls. Come on.
Bechtel, a .246 hitter. Reached on a fielder's choice in her first at-bat and is looking at the first pitch. Does not have a recorded hit yet in the tournament. 0 for 3. Swinging at this one, sky-high foul ball, and this one is out of play. The senior from San Marcos, California. Saw her playing time increase significantly this year. This is her 50th appearance, 47th start. More than 3 times her number of starts from a year ago. And hit this one off herself. So that's foul. 0-2, 2 outs. Mangold can put a tourniquet on this inning here, right here. And fouled off again. The 0-2 and a waste pitch for a ball. 57 degrees at the moment here in Salem on an overcast day. It's not particularly warm today, but we believe it's going to be dry for the most part. The 1-2 and fouled it off herself again. Had that little bit of threat of rain yesterday, but outside of that, the next couple of days for this tournament looks dry, which is the goal for all of us. Mangold, the 1-2. This one driven to left field. This is going to be trouble, and over the left fielder, Johnson. Another run coming in. It is 5-2. West Virginia State, a big third inning. Bechtel with a double. Bell scores, and this next hitter will represent batting around, the 9th hitter of the inning in the form of Bailey Smith, who ended the second inning with a pop-up. This might be it for Riley Mangold, and that does appear to be the case. It is looking like Caroline Woody is going to be the new pitcher here. Well, let's see. Hold on. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Ashlyn Tapman is going to be the new pitcher here. So that will do it. I was going to say Caroline Woody was walking in like she was taking the mound, but she was just coming in from third base to chat. So new pitcher when we return. 5-2 big inning for West Virginia State. Top of the third resumes in a moment here on MEC TV.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners, because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan, here for you.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. From unrivaled outdoor adventure you won't find anywhere else in the world, to hometown plates and platters that pair well with the local craft beers. The happiest hours start here. Mountain or country. Come, go wild.
Tapman, this is her 23rd appearance, 12th time coming out of the bullpen. 4-6 on the year, 4.28 ERA, an opposing batting average of .310, and swinging through for a strike. So that is not Bailey Smith, by the way. Counts now 1-2. That is Kylie Price, who appears to have pinch hit. A former transfer from Charleston and Point Pleasant product. And she's looking at ball 2. 2-2. And swinging through. Gets her to go around. Ashlyn Tapman will get the strikeout. So 9 batters up, 5 runs cross the plate, 6 hits, and an error as well. We head to the bottom of the third. West Liberty needing a response. 5-2 here on MEC TV. Elimination day, elimination game in the Mountain East Conference Softball Championship.
decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
If we get an update on Smith, we will let you know, since she did not take that at bat and obviously was taken out of the field with the injury. So, top of the order for West Liberty, trailing 5-2 here in the bottom of the third. Peyton Tucker played her ball at John Marshall, originally from Moundsville. I don't know if it's still open. Moundsville had one of my favorite little hole-in-the-wall restaurants, Bob's Lunch. Haven't thought about Bob's Lunch in a long time, but I think any Moundsville folk watching will know the restaurant, of course. And looks like Tucker wants to bunt this one right back to Sizemore, and that one got behind, and now Tucker looks like she's going to take second base off the throw that missed Cassidy Cummings. That's a good start here. Exactly what you're looking for. Now that might wind up going down as a hit and an error, and that is the case. The question is that an E1? I think that's an E1. Pulled her off the bag. Yeah, that's an E1 there for Sizemore. And one thing worth remembering here, and you got to remind yourself of this regularly if you're Hope Sizemore and really any of these fielders, but this is not the group that started the game. We've had two major changes in the infield with a new first baseman and a new shortstop. So keep that in mind here. 0-1 now to Jillian Moore. Tucker and Moore both scored their first time up as this one's fouled off and in foul territory. Did she make the play? Dropped it. Oh, man. That was a tough play there for Cassidy Cummings. We already saw one of those today in the prior game. But, yeah, this is a tough play for Cummings here. She's running out of room, and, yeah, just took her eye off it at the very end there. So Moore gets another chance, ground to short, and the throw on over, and in time, tag not thrown down by Contreras. Shamblin decided to go to third instead of going to first, and that winds up looking like a mistake from Tucker, and instead, you kind of looking at it and going, it's really maybe a mistake from Shamblin. The tough play to make. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good call from the third base umpire, James Wilmer. Again, our angle of it's not even as good as his, but just from looking at it from behind, it looked like Contreras didn't get the tag down. And then this one gets through Contreras. One run scores. Runners now on first and second. Tucker comes in, and Conrad with her first hit of the day. Jaden Conrad picks up an RBI single. So now Maddie Besta to come out and talk with her group. I think if I'm Shamblin, I'm thinking I'm rathering just take the play at first, but you can say kind of anything in retrospect. But the challenge here again is you've got an infield together right now that obviously was not the coach's first choice when she put together her lineup for today. And you may want to try taking the safer play as a result of that. We've seen some issues with that over the course of this game so far. Bottom three, 5-3, and showing bunt. That's a really good bunt. Sizemore charged it down and just got it by a hair. So Izzy McKee is thrown out, but Moore and Conrad advance. Moore to third, Conrad to second, and now, guess who? It's Riley Mangold again, already with 2 runs batted in today. A chance to add some more. Mangold stepped out of the box for a moment, but 1 out Infield looks like they're playing a little bit in. And swinging first pitch, this one fouled well out of play. 0-1. 5-3 now. Mangold with a chance. She gave her team the lead with her first swing of the bat in the first inning. She could tie the game with a swing of the bat here. The snow cone bat. And skies one. This one's not going to make it out of the infield. And it is brought in by Cassidy Cummings.
Let's go,
Sarah!
So Sarah Simon to the plate now. She's 0 for 1, flew out to center field to end the first inning and will take ball one. Simon, a senior, mentioned she played at Philip Barber from Philippi, West Virginia. Nice little town, formerly the home of Alderson Broadus. And she takes ball two. AB, of course, closed, one of my all-time favorite campuses. The 2-0, this one gets away. It is past LeBron and in safely. Sloan LeBron, her throw a little bit off to Sizemore, and a passed ball allows Moore to get in, and now Moore is a little shaken up at the end of that play. Conrad goes over to third. See if we can see that one again. I think we'll have a replay for you here. So actually, I think that's going to go down as a wild pitch. And it was really well played by Sloan LeBron. And at the end of that play there, some contact between Sizemore and Moore and some pressure on Moore. And now they're getting her up. And she's got a little smile on her face. She scored the run, got quite dirty in the process, had to slide head first. Job well done all around. 5-4 the score. And now it's a 3-0 count on Sarah Simon. And I'm double checking here. Did that go down as a wild pitch? It did. Okay. So we had a little bit of everything in this third inning. 7 combined runs. West Virginia State scored 5 in the top half. Now West Liberty has scored 2 in the bottom half. And Simon looking at strike one. No, excuse me. She's looking at ball 4. She just had a very delayed reaction to finding out the news. So Simon will head on down to first.
Let's go, Shelby!
Runners on the corners now for Shelby Harris. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to lead off the second inning. And could tie the game with one swing of the bat here. And Simon will take second base, and that was maybe the most half-hearted stolen base I've seen so far in this tournament. Simon, I think, suspected that she wasn't going to be able to convince the catcher, but she tried baiting Sloan LeBron into making the throw. As a result, it's just Simon's third stolen base of the year, and the next pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1. So now 2 runners in scoring position, though. 5-4, West Virginia State leads West Liberty. Excuse me, 1-1 the count. Now 2-1. And this one swung on, drilled to left field, and would have likely been a home run, but it is foul. She knows it. A little out in front of it. Would have just been Harris's second home run of the season. West Liberty as a team only 13 all year. And going to pop this one sky high. Hope Sizemore's got the beat on it, and that will finally wrap up what has been a bananas third inning. 5-4, 2 runs come across in that half of the inning. Another error recorded. and a few hits to go around as well. It is 5-4 West Virginia State as we head to the top of the fourth inning on MEC TV.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you? Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
5-4, West Virginia State leading West Liberty. Tatman returns to the mound. Limited action for her so far, of course, as she only was asked to get one out in the top of the fifth inning. Mangold's day done, 2 2/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, but only 2 of them earned runs. That's the frustrating part probably if you're Mangold. And first pitch swung on, going to go right back to Tatman for out number 1. So Contreras goes down. She's 1 for 2 today now. Shamblin comes to the plate. And Sydney Shamblin scored one of the 5 West Virginia State runs in the top half of the third. And she takes a good shot towards left field. This is trouble and over the head of Madeline Johnson. This is going to be 2. It's going to be 3 in sliding. Sydney Shamblin with a triple. She got really, really good piece of that ball. Shamblin, leading hitter for the team. That is her second triple of the season. Tied for the team lead now. First pitch is in for a strike to Gianna Sloan LeBron. The infield is in to protect against the squeeze here. Sloan LeBron hitting .270 on the year. Not a lot of pop in that bat, but does have 2 home runs, only 5 extra base hits total, but 2 of them home runs. This West Virginia State team can hit for power, a lot more power in the lineup, and that's probably where the profile really differs between these two teams. This one bunted high in the air and foul, so 1-2. Don't think we'll see that again. 1-2 the count now. .30 home runs this season for West Virginia State compared to 13 for West Liberty. This one hit opposite way, and it's going to drop in front of a hard-charging Johnson, and they're going to say they didn't get the tag down. In for 2, and a run comes in 6-4. So Sloan LeBron extends the play. And she is a talented base runner, 8 of 10 on the base paths. And you can see this again here. I mean, this just comes in, and it's a terrible location for Johnson. And here's the throw. Wow. I think she just missed the tag. It was Jaden Conrad trying to lay it down. Now, we don't have a great angle there, but that's my guess at any rate, that she does not actually lay the tag down on Sloan LeBron. So it's going to bring Autumn Hall to the plate as we've got a meeting at the mound here, talking things over. No coach out there, so this is just the group talking with Tatman. But it is now 6-4 West Virginia State here in the 4th inning. 1 out, no force now anywhere but first. And this one hit into the gap. Center fielder might have a beat on this one. Nice play there by Peyton Tucker. That's out number 2. Boy, that one came off the bat really nicely, but Tucker read it perfectly. Clark Moore, 0 for 1 today. Got a sac fly and an RBI in her last at bat. The 1-0 and misses 2-0. Next pitch from Tapman also misses, so 3-0 the count now. Tapman originally from Salisbury, Maryland, and throws a strike there on that one, 3-1. They have a minor league team in Salisbury. Baltimore Orioles farm affiliate there. This one swung on and fouled, so Tapman works her way back into the count, 3-2 now on Moore. It's like Concord and Davis and Elkins are into the 5th inning there, where it is 1-0 in a pitcher's duel. Now 1-1. Davis and Elkins just scored. And this pitch in the dirt for ball 4. Oh, and the runner caught in between in a pickle. Back to second and laying that one down. They got her. How about that? It'll go down. If I have this right here, that'll be a 2-4-5-4 pickle. And that is a brutal base running mistake for West Virginia State. That'll take us to the bottom of the 4th inning here, 6-4. Yellow Jackets leading. Hilltoppers up next.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
This game has been much like the Saturday Night Live character popularized by Bill Hader's Stefan. This game has had everything. We've had pickles. The only thing we haven't had is a home run, but we've had pickles, we've had triples, we've had injuries, we've had rearrangements, we've had substitutions early in this one for play. We've had passed balls, wild pitches, multiple errors. You name it, we've probably had it, all except for a home run. First pitch in there for a strike here to start the bottom half of the 4th inning. That's Ashlyn Tapman, the reliever in the game. The 0-1 from Sizemore fouled off. Tapman, this was just her 21st start of the season, a .333 hitter. Again, primarily used as a pitcher. Talked about a little bit earlier, she'd been on an absolute tear before yesterday's loss to Glenville State. Hit this one across, and in time, the throw from Shamblin. Second time Tapman is grounded out to short here, and that'll bring Annalie Davis to the plate. Correction. Yeah, that'll bring Davis. So Davis must have moved to DP, I'm guessing, when she was taken out of left field by Johnson. So, and I have the nod of confirmation there. So Davis still in. She's 0 for 1. Flew out to center field in her first at bat back in the second inning. That ended the second inning. Davis, a .229 hitter coming into this one. Fly ball into foul territory. No one's going to get to that one as Shamblin and Contreras were both, don't think either really tracking it properly. Next pitch to Davis is going to miss, so bottom of the fourth here, 1 out, nobody on, 1-1 the count. This one hit right back to the pitcher. Sizemore, good job to get in front of it, and the throw for out number 2. So top of the order coming up in the form of Peyton Tucker. Tucker has scored twice. She's reached base safely twice, including once on an error. Came into this one hitting .341 on the season and swinging through way out in front of an off-speed pitch from Sizemore. Tucker without a home run this season, but has tripled once, 8 total extra base hits. This is her 51st start of the season. And, nice little piece of hitting this towards left center, and a good job ranging over to make the play by Emily Bechtel. That will be out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. West Virginia State returns to the plate, top of the 5th next.
And no one left on base.
Tapman returns to the mound for West Liberty. She's allowed the 1 earned run here in 1 1/3, but starting to get into crunch time here. .6-4 West Virginia State on top. Loser is headed home after this game. The winner will have some nighttime business to take care of. First pitch missed for a ball. The loser of this one is going to face Frostburg State, or excuse me, the winner of this one is going to face Frostburg State tonight. And looks like we have yet another new left fielder for West Liberty, by the way. Counts now up to 3-0. Delaney Dietrich is in for Madeline Johnson, who was in for Annalise Davis. And that's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 8, Olivia Bell.
So leadoff hitter was Clark Moore, who of course was up when the pickle occurred, the 2-4-5-4. More walks, and it looks like, did I hear right, they're putting in a pinch runner? Looks like Elisa Hoffman, a freshman from Mason, West Virginia, played for Wahama. Of course, Wahama's had quite a storied run on the diamond, particularly, obviously, baseball, softball. They are great in a great many sports. As this first pitch here to to Olivia Bell. Sorry, correction. Moore was taking first. Moore walked right. Okay, I had it wrong. Moore walked at the end of the fourth inning. Cummings just walked, and now it's Olivia Bell. And Olivia Bell, worth noting here, has some pop in that bat, as you should well know. But she is squaring around a bunt there on the 1-1. Bell, 10 home runs this season, near the top of the MEC leaderboard. Not many players ahead of her. One of them, Brianna Marietta from Fairmont State, of course, homered in that fifth inning rally that led to the 8-run rule yesterday. And swinging through way ahead of that one. Strike three. Bell goes down. Throw down to first, not in time, but one out. And Emily Bechtel will come to the plate. 1 for 2 today. Doubled back in the third inning. First pitch to Bechtel is outside for a ball from Tapman. It's a real good at bat for Tapman there against Bell. Getting her to go down on a strikeout. Not getting the ball in play. As the 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. Bechtel with now 10 extra base hits this season. And the runner was going, but it's fouled. 1-2. Hoffman has not successfully stolen a base this season. And this one fouled off again. The 1-2, Hoffman was going, and she's back in time just barely, but it's strike three, back-to-back Ks for Ashlyn Tapman. Kylie Price checks in. The sophomore pinch hit earlier for Bailey Smith, who got hurt back in the first inning. And Price fouls the first one off. Hitting .304 this season before that first at bat. Price played at Point Pleasant. Was not in yesterday's game. So this is her just second at bat of the tournament. And has not successfully hit since April 19th. She went 3 for 4 against Point Park. Is 0 for her last 6 now. Price looking at a ball. Sun's starting to shine a little bit. How about that? Kind of was forgetting what it looked like here in Salem. Moyer Sports Complex, home of the Mountain East Conference Softball Championship. Count now 1-2 on Price. Tapman goes high, ball 2. But considering the leadoff hitter walked and the best power hitter in the lineup was up with no outs and a runner on first, you have to like how Tapman has helped mitigate this for West Liberty. 2-2 count. She's one pitch away. It won't be that one. 3-2. Runner is going, but will not matter. It is ball 4. This has been all Tapman this inning. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Nothing put in play. But looks like we are going to get I think we're getting a substitution here from Sarah Pellegrini. This might be in the field. Let's see. They're on their 3rd left fielder. I don't know if they're planning on being on their 4th. Okay, correction. It is going to be a pinch hitter instead for West Virginia State. And swinging at the first one towards right field. This one looks like it's going to stay in play. Brooke Christian swings at the first pitch, and the freshman from Chapmanville will go down as Shelby Harris camps under it to make the play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, but 2 left on base thanks to a pair of walks. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-4 West Virginia State. West Liberty, can they battle back?
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you, and it starts with you.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
Re-entries here, Avery Contreras and Cassidy Cummings both checking back in. Contreras back to 3rd, Cummings back to 1st after being pinch hit for. And the first pitch of the inning from Hope Sizemore to Jillian Moore is a ball, 1-0. Moore 1 for 2 today with 2 runs scored. Singled back in the first. Kudos to Sizemore. She got the start today, and it looked like she might be victim of an early pull, but she's battled through this one, and now into the 5th inning she continues. That one in there for a strike. Through 4 innings, Sizemore has yet to strike anyone out, but only just the single walk issued. Otherwise, 5 hits and 1 earned run. That'll help the old ERA. Two and 2, and this one fouled off again. Another one into foul territory. There's room, and it looks like she made the play. Cassidy Cummings was not the starting first baseman today. Thrust into action due to an injury at shortstop, and she makes a heck of a play in foul territory there.
Now batting the second baseman, number
We got a
3,
better angle
Jaden
here.
Conrad.
You can see did not have much room left. So Jaden Conrad to the plate. Hit an RBI single in the 3rd, and this one hit towards short. Struggling with that one was Shamblin, and the throw is not in time. We'll see how they rule that one. Looks like that's going to go down as a hit. Tough ball to play there. It was a well-hit ball. So Conrad gets the single. And Izzy McKee comes to the plate 0 for 2 today. No time like the present for West Liberty's cleanup hitter. And she's swinging first pitch. This one is in an interesting spot, going to land foul. Hard charging play there from Olivia Bell. Izzy McKee back in her home state, originally from Winchester, Virginia. Second year as a starter for McKee. She's been good, 27 extra base hits through her 87 starts. Now 88 starts, I should say. 1-1. And she's looking at another one. 1-2. One out here. McKee has only grounded into one double play in her entire career through 87 starts. Got to think that's what Sizemore, though, is hoping for here. Swinging through, strike 3. She'll take that instead. Turned her orbit around. 2 outs. And that'll bring Riley Mangold to the plate. Mangold checks her swing. Did she go around? No. 1-0. Mangold with an RBI single back in the first. Had an opportunity for an RBI to potentially tie the game in the third and popped out. And Mangold, hard hit towards center field. That one's going to drop in front of Bechtel. So her second hit of the day sends Conrad to second, and now Sarah Simon comes to the plate.
Now batting the shortstop, number 99, Sarah Simon.
It's funny, there have not been a lot of balls hit to short today, and Simon has not been able to show off her impressive range as a shortstop, but she can do some damage at the plate as well. 2 outs, so it's kind of now or never in a certain respect. They only have 7 outs left to play with. And Simon hits one towards left field. This is going to drop, and it is fair. 1 run will score, 1 run game. It is 6-5 as Jaden Conrad comes in. Mangold to second. Simon with her first hit of the day, and it's an RBI single to boot, 6-5.
Now batting the right fielder, number 17, Shelby Harris.
Looks like we're going to get a substitution coming here. Looks like a pinch runner coming in for West Liberty. That's Caroline Woody, who is the third baseman, but is not playing in the batting order. So she'll pinch run. First pitch to Shelby Harris, who is 0 for 2 today. Missed for a ball here. Huge opportunity for West Liberty, even with 2 outs. Tying run is in scoring position, and the go-ahead run is on first. Elimination game, and trying to, I don't know if that was intentional or not, if Mangold was trying to bait a throw from Gianna Sloan LeBron. Got her to do it, but nothing really came of it. No one got out, no one advanced. 3-0 count now. And looking all the way, that is strike 1 though. So a 3-1 count now, and Harris, we'll see if she has the green light here. See if Sizemore can get a strike. This one hit towards third. Contreras lost the ball. She double clutched, and then when she was trying to lay the tag, it came out of her glove. That's a tough one. This is going to go down as a hit. It's a well-hit ball, and yeah, missed it the first time, and then does lay the tag, but it comes out. You've got the pinch runner, Caroline Woody, clinging on to third base for dear life. So, bases loaded. And Ashlyn Tapman to the plate. Swinging through on the first one, took something off that one. Sizemore did 0-1. Tying run on third base, and the go-ahead run in scoring position. 6-5, one run has already come across for West Liberty here in the bottom of the fifth. This one hit towards left field. Autumn Hall has got it, and that will do it for the fifth inning. West Liberty threatens, but not able to get this back to a tie game. 6-5 as we head to the sixth inning here in Salem, Virginia. Back in a moment.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Right now, it is the number 4 seed on top of the 3 seed here. West Virginia State leading West Liberty. Granted, they were awfully close in conference record. West Virginia State 13-17. West Liberty 14-15 after yesterday's loss. But we had talked about it's been all chalk through the first 6 games of this tournament. Will that hold up? The other game right now, Concord and D&E, it is 1-1. D&E the 4 seed in that one as they go into they are still in the top of the 6th there. This one hit towards left center, sky high, my goodness. And center fielder falls down, but Tucker not involved in the play. I think she just lost her footing as Delaney Dietrich makes the play for West Liberty, and hopefully she's okay. Yeah, she's got a smile on her face. She's okay. The only thing hurt was her pride, and she laughed it off. So that's out number 1 as Sydney Shamblin flies out to left field, and Gianna Sloan LeBron, who is 2 for 3 today, swinging at the first one, and that is just a foul ball, 0-1. Tapman has been pretty good in relief here for West Liberty. She has kept them in this game. 2 1/3, and has only allowed a single earned run, has struck out 3. Next pitch is going to miss, ball 1. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. Winner of this one set to take on Frostburg State. Tentative start time for that 5 o'clock. We'll see about this one as this is chopped through. That got through the pitcher and Sarah Simon. And then no throw to be had for Jaden Conrad at second. So Sloan LeBron is in. I believe that will go down as a hit. An infield hit. That one took a bizarre hop. But Autumn Hall will come up. 1 out, 1 on. Hall 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the 3rd. And she's going to take ball 1. The 1-0 swinging and well foul. That'll wind up being on the other field entirely. I think that's field 4, which is out of use at the moment. As I mentioned, though, so that 5 o'clock start time will depend on when this one ends, as we're, of course, in the 6th inning here. And this is usually where, when you get into an elimination game between two teams, and when you consider the way that the chalkiness of this tournament has put sort of the closest teams in the standings together in this one, swinging through for strike 2 there. It's not a surprise that you're going to get a game like this one where it is just a razor-thin margin. As that one almost got away from Jillian Moore, ball 3. The pitch got away from Tapman. The 3-2 is low, and that'll be ball 4.
Now batting is the second baseman, number 5, Clark Moore.
Sloan LeBron at second, Hall at first. Clark Moore, who is 0 for 1 today, as I have her. Let me double check and make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice and an RBI. 3 plate appearances overall. And Tapman's starting to struggle a little bit here. Falls behind in this one, 2-0 now. The 2-0 delivery, this one hit towards left center field, sky high in the air, but plenty of room, and camping under that one to make the play is Delaney Dietrich. Runners return to their respective bags. That's out number 2.
Good job, good job.
All right, that will bring Cassidy Cummings to the plate. Cummings is 0 for 2 today, has flown out twice and walked back in the 5th. One of 3 batters that Tapman has walked. West Virginia State trying to buy some insurance here. This one hits softly to first, bobbled, but recovered by Izzy McKee and steps on the bag for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. West Liberty, a critical inning ahead when we return here on the MEC Sports Network.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you, with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
Davis and Elkins College continues leading the way, and we did not slow down, even during the global health crisis. We have secured private donations and grant funding to support our growing, successful, and now accelerated nursing programs. Davis and Elkins nursing graduates have repeatedly posted 100% passing rates on nursing boards and are sought after by health organizations of all sizes, specialties, and locations. They need nurses, and we train the best.
So Concord, by the way, just taking the lead in their game 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. That game was tied at 1. Right now, so far, it's been all chalk in this tournament. You know, the tournament that we hyped up as the Chaos Tournament. It's been all chalk through the first 6 games. Possibly game number 7 right now might be going the route of chalk. Game 8, the one you have on right here, is the only one free of chalk for the moment. It is 6-5, and West Liberty will send up the bottom of the order, but then the top of the order. It's Annalee Davis. Actually, correction, it's Delaney Dietrich in. Dietrich hitting. And then it'll be Tucker and Moore at the top of the order for West Liberty. Hope Sizemore has not necessarily pitched a perfect game, but she has been solid. She has not been helped by a few mistakes in the field and nursing a 1-run lead as a result. The 0-1 here. Dietrich fouls this one off, 0-2. Dietrich, a .216 hitter on the season. Came in left field. It was Annalise Davis, then Madeline Johnson, then Delaney Dietrich. And if you're Sarah Pellegrin, no surprise, because there is nothing to save it for. It's win or go home as she fouls this one off. This is Dietrich's first at bat, as I have it, since she played against Salem, going 1 for 3 with an RBI in that game. Of course, that would be Salem, West Virginia. We're in Salem, Virginia, as this one fouled off again. Not a bad season for Salem, West Virginia. They'll be playing in the Small College World Series starting next week in Du Bois, Pennsylvania. As will their baseball team, who is favored to potentially win it for the second year running. Big moment here, big pitch, and Dietrich, this one might be landing fair. A 9-hole single. Off the bench, no less. And Delaney Dietrich on first. And here comes the top of the order. Peyton Tucker. 1 for 3 today, 2 runs scored. Tucker, a .341 hitter this season. She bunts this one in the air and foul off the netting. West Liberty getting that first one on. They're probably not worried as much about the go-ahead run. Right now, they just got to tie this game. The 0-1, good bunt, back to Sizemore. Sizemore underhands that one to first in time. So Tucker does her job. Dietrich now on second.
Now batting the catcher, number 37, Jillian Moore.
And Jillian Moore to the plate. 1 for 3 today with 2 runs scored. Popped out her last at bat in the 5th to lead off. Looking at the first pitch for a strike. And I think what you've got to be thinking here right now is, can we just get a hit into the outfield? This one fouled off, 0-2, but to the credit of Hope Sizemore, she has gotten ahead in both of these at-bats. Actually, all 3 of these at-bats, I should say. Fouls another one off here. Count will remain 0-2. Jaden Conrad is on deck. She has hit the ball well today. 2 for 3. Izzy McKee has not hit the ball well today, but we know how dangerous she can be. 0 for 3. She's in the hole. The 0-2 to Moore, waste pitch, and 1-2. 20 combined hits, 3 combined errors, 11 combined runs in this game. West Virginia State's been quiet since the 4th inning. West Liberty got one back, but left some meat on the bone last inning as Sizemore pitched her way out of a jam. Probably the accurate way of saying it is she put a tourniquet on what was looking like a troubling wound of an inning and was able to maintain the lead with her work at the end of it. This one hit towards left field. That's not going to stay fair, and not going to be able to get to it either is Autumn Hall. So another long strike. Just a little out in front of that one. We've been treated to a gem here. In the other game, last I saw, was 3-1 in the 6th inning. And they are now into the top of the 7th. Concord with a chance to close things out against Davis and Elkins. This one fouled off again.
Come on, Jill. Come on, Jill. Come on.
I know it hasn't been the best season for West Liberty, but can't help but feel like there would be some level of disappointment if the defending runners-up went out without even winning a game here. As this one hit foul again, and they are giving Sizemore and this West Virginia State team everything they've got.
Please return any foul balls to your nearest dugout. Thank you.
West Virginia State, of course, played in that incredibly difficult South Division, which is why this should really be no surprise to anybody that they're in this game. As this one off the hands and foul again. Multiple foul balls in a row and just nothing about this at bat. Jillian Moore will not go away quietly. Still 1-2 the count. She's fouled off so many in a row. Alex Wiederspiel here with you on the MEC Sports Network. And that pitch misses. And I think there were more than a few fans who were anticipating a strike 3 call. 2-2. Amy Grail said no. Next pitch misses high. Now the count is full. So after more foul balls than I knew how to count, we've had back-to-back balls, and all of a sudden it's a full count. Still 1 out here and no force runner at second. It's Dietrich at second base. This fouled off again. Sounds like the Concord-Davis and Elkins game has gone final. Concord wins 3-1, so the chalk continues. They eliminate Davis and Elkins. The Senators go out in 2 games. So they are the first team officially eliminated from the Mountain East Conference tournament. 7 remain. That number will be down to 6 upon the conclusion of this one. And Jillian Moore, another foul ball. I think she's up to 6 in this at bat alone. It's been a brilliant at bat, but you almost feel like it has to end with a hit for Moore for it to be worth it, but we'll see. Full count, 1 out. And Moore hits this towards center field. It's going to drop. They're going to hold the runner at third. And Moore is sneaking her way over to second. No, she'll go back to first. She was trying to bait a throw to see if they could get the runner at third home. She'll ultimately stay on first. That is a brilliant at-bat, though, for the catcher, Jillian Moore.
Second baseman, number 3, Jaden Shortbrad.
That was a 14-pitch at-bat, and it ends with a single. So now, Jaden Conrad to the plate, 2 for 3 today. With an RBI back in the third, and will take the first pitch for a ball. Still just the single out here. Tying runs on third. A ball into the outfield now ties the game. And Conrad's going to take a strike, 1-1. And that's the conversation over at third base right now with the third base coach and Dietrich, who remains on third. That's ball 2. You're not going anywhere until you know that this is either a hit or until that ball lands in the glove of an outfielder. Runner now on second as they let Moore take second on a stolen base. Wasn't even a throw there. Wasn't even a consideration. 2-2. No force out now, and this is a huge pitch towards the shortstop, and everyone has to get back. Big play there for Shamblin. Well, now you're going to have to do it the traditional way as No chance for a sacrifice. That is gone with 2 outs. And Izzy McKee, 0 for 3 today, will come to the plate. That's a well-hit ball and just a very well-positioned shortstop in the form of Sydney Shamblin. McKee can give West Liberty the lead with the swing of a bat. They have not led since the first inning. Well, correction, they haven't led since the 3rd inning. They took their first lead and only lead in the bottom of the 1st. Swinging through, that's strike 1. West Virginia State had a 5-run 3rd. They have led ever since. It was 5-4 after the 3rd, then 6-4 after the 4th, then 6-5. West Liberty has been breathing down the neck of West Virginia State. That's ball 2. McKee with 3 home runs this season, as noted earlier. And looking at that one for a ball as well. No, that's in there for a strike. Correction, 2-2. McKee was hitless against Glenville State. That had broken up a lengthy hitting streak for her, as we had talked about. She had 7 runs batted in on that stretch of games. Fouls this one off, 2-2. Hope Sizemore has been imperfect, but she has battled today. After throwing 2 1/3 in relief yesterday, gets the call today. Coach obviously liked what she saw. Next pitch for Sizemore, trying to frame that one. It's a skosh high, full count. Next one hit towards right field. This is shallow. Right fielder calling off the second baseman, and Olivia Bell makes the play to retire the side. 6-5 the score remains as we head to the top of the 7th. Can West Virginia State find some insurance in an upset bid to stay alive in the Mountain East Conference Softball Championship? Back in a moment.
Decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
The Jackets would love an insurance marker or 2 here as they try to put the squeeze on West Liberty. It'll be Bell, Bechtel, and Price. Bell is 2 for 3 today, struck out in her last at bat. A career .311 hitter with 22 extra base hits in 51 starts, and immediately hits one towards Sarah Simon. And again, I think if you get one past her, you should be able to keep the ball.
The center fielder, number 2, Emily Bechtel.
There's just no panic in her game, and that's out number 1. Bechtel to the plate now. Bechtel 1 for 3 today and doubled in her lone hit in the 3rd inning. Tapman has been about as good as you could ask her to be in relief. She came in and has now thrown 3 1/3, struck out 3, only allowed 3 hits, though has walked 4. Just the single earned run, and the count is now 1-1. Next pitch is going to be away for a ball, 2-1. One out, bases empty here. And that one inside, so 3-1, Tapman falls behind. Looked like West Virginia State had a real chance to tack on some insurance in the 6th inning and let it get away from them a little bit after having runners on first and second with only 1 out. This, however, is ball 4. So that is the 4th issued walk for Tapman. Bechtel takes first, and it'll bring Kylie Price to the plate, the sophomore. We do not have, of course, an official start time, but for the next game, you can expect it likely will not start directly at 5. I believe there is a minimum of 22 minutes required, and that is the bare minimum to be able to get a game started on time. So we'll see if we get there or not. 1-0 count here, make that a 2-0 count. For fans of these two teams, they do not care. It'll take however long it takes. 6-5. It has been nip and tuck the whole way. And Tapman's next one in there for a strike, 2-1. Excuse me, 3-1. This one swung on. It's in foul territory. Simon trying to make the play on it, and it does not fall. Or, well, correction, does not fall in her favor. It did fall. Counts at 3-1 here. Or actually, correction, it should be 3-2 now. So count is full. Price with 1 out and a runner on first. Walked in her first at bat. And I think that one actually hit her. Okay, looks like they're going to say it's foul? Okay. They're going to say she leaned into it maybe. I don't know. It didn't look like it from that replay, but I can tell you where I'm not, and it's right behind the plate. Full count here as that one was fouled off. 1 out. Gorgeous day here. We've just finally creeped into the low 60s today, but more importantly, the sun has come out. Price will foul this one off. As far as we know, West Virginia State, they don't necessarily need another run, but West Liberty has threatened the last few innings. Probably a little bit of disappointment on Sarah Pellegrin's side that they've only come up with 1 run the last couple of innings. Now finally, that is finally officially ball 4, and it's the 5th issued walk for Tapman. And I do wonder if they will stick with her, but we'll see. But if you look back on West Liberty, they went down 1-2-3 in the 4th, but in the 5th and 6th inning, combined to get 5-6 base runners on and only scored once. And that is going to do it for Tapman. Cadence Pettit, John Marshall products from Moundsville as well, just like Peyton Tucker, will come in with West Liberty's season on the line. She'll warm up. We'll be back, and we'll learn a little bit more about Pettit when we return here on the MEC Sports Network.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
Cadence Pettit got the loss yesterday in relief for West Liberty, but she's been one of their most prolific pitchers all year long. This will be her 9th time coming out of the bullpen. 3.29 ERA, 8-10 record, 110 innings thrown, more than anybody else on the team. 66 strikeouts to 37 walks. And her job here against pinch hitter Chloe Treadway, originally from Sherman High School and transferred from UC to play at West Virginia State, steps in as a pinch hitter 1-0. Well, one ground ball could theoretically do the job for Pettit here. 1 out, 2 runners on. And the next pitch to Treadway inside for a ball. So Pettit's still looking for that first strike of this at bat. This is the second time Contreras has been pinch hit for. And Treadway looking at that one. It is ball 3. Treadway's 32nd appearance now of the season. And did get an at-bat yesterday, as I recall. Double check that in a moment. And that one finally in there for a strike. Yes, she went 0 for 1 in her lone at-bat against Fairmont State in a similar role coming in pinch hitting. Now 3-1, 1 out. Pettit will walk her first batter. Treadway takes first. There has not been a hit in this inning. 4 batters, 3 walks. Leadoff hitter lined out to Sarah Simon at shortstop. And looks like we've got another substitution coming in here. A pinch runner, Anastasia Bourgeois from Vermont, checking in. Sydney Shamblin is at the plate now. Bases loaded with 1 out. And this one grounded down the third base line, foul. Bourgeois went over to second, by the way. She pinch run at second base, just to clarify. Shamblin facing the 0-2 here. Pettit got ahead in this one and throws it inside for a ball. 1-2. So it's Bechtel on third, Bourgeois on second, Price on Price on, I'm sorry, not Price. Give me 1 second. It's another pinch hitter. Treadway on first. You have no idea what and how nasty my current score sheet looks with all these pinch runners and pinch hitters. And this is why you don't bring pens to a softball game. 1-2 the count, 1 out, bases loaded. This one hit foul. Boy, that would have been a nasty piece of work for West Liberty to have to deal with there. If that stays fair, there's a chance everyone's scoring. Big 1-2 pitch here from Pettit. This one fouled into the netting. I don't know what we're up to now with Shamblin. We had a 14-pitch at bat in the previous inning that ended with a single. Shamblin absolutely refusing to go down here. Already today 2 for 3 with a single and a triple. Has scored twice. The triple back in the 4th inning. Hit one deep into left field, and this will be this will be a ball, 2-2. But hit one deep into left field and well hit enough that just allowed her to make that turn to second and kept going. And hits one into left center. This looks like this could be a problem, and not able to come down with that one. It's Dietrich. One will come across, but because nobody else went, Shamblin was ready. She was ready to go into second for the double, and Treadway was still there. All in all, it's going to be an RBI single. Yeah, she had to extend for that one. Would have been really pretty difficult. Bechtel comes across, and there's your first insurance marker, 7-5. Infield is in. West Liberty, I imagine, would love a double play, but if they can get the force at home, this one fouled off. The force at home would be enough for them. They're not in a position to trade outs for runs. Jonna Sloan LeBron 3 for 4 today. And make that 4 for 5. That's going to score another. 8-5. What a strong day for West Virginia State's catcher. 3 singles and a double. And Autumn Hall will come in. Now the lead up to 8-5. Hall is 1 for 3 today. Has reached twice with an RBI single and a walk. That was in her last at bat in the 6th. That one got loose. Hall is saying she got hit by the pitch. And Amy Grail is telling her to come back to the batter's box. Yeah, I don't really see where that hits her. Now a meeting of the minds at the mound. Talking things over. Season on the line here for both these teams. West Liberty would be the first higher seed or better seed, I guess would be the more accurate way of putting it, to go down in the first 8 games. It has been all chalk in the first 7. And it does look like, I believe they are on time to start. Frostburg, well, actually, no, they can't be on time to start because the winner of this game is playing Frostburg. So, how about that? And the game over here won't start at 5 because, well, this game's still going on. This one fouled off. That one did very much hit Hall, but it's a foul ball. One of these teams will be gone after this game. The other, an elimination game against Frostburg. Imagine having to go play against Frostburg right after this marathon of a game. This fouled off again by Hall. Mentioned it earlier, this is like the Stefan of softball games. We have had everything in this game except for a home run. The 1-2 outside for a ball, 2-2. Bases loaded here. Treadway is on third. This one hit to Simon at short. She bobbled it and then got this over to third on the flip. It's not in time. Now they are saying she is out. All right, so that's out number 2 A run did cross, though. So it is now 9-5. Shamblin at second. Sloan LeBron at second. Out on the 6-5 there. And Hall at first. Moore to the plate now. Clark Moore has had a day today, including a sac fly RBI. Walked, flew out, has not hit safely though. And that pitch misses 1-1. But for West Virginia State, in many respects, the damage is done. Now West Liberty has to have a monster inning to win this game. And they're still not out of this one yet. This half inning where the pitch there makes it 1-2. So Pettit now just a single pitch away. But the Hilltoppers have quite the hill to climb. Next pitch misses for Moore, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Deuce is wild here. Third pitcher of the day for West Liberty. Back-to-back days they've done that. And swinging through way out in front of that one, strike 3. Turned her orbit around. Moore goes down. But that might be too little too late on the tourniquet as West Virginia State extends the lead with a 3-run top of the 7th. As much as you could ask from Maddie Best and her squad, it is 9-5. West Liberty with their last licks when we come back here in the bottom of the 7th.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
Be advised that if you are tuning in for Glenville State and Concord, that game will not start on time. That is going to be on this field, but it will definitely not start at 5. 9-5 here. 9-5 here. West Liberty has a lot of work to do. Middle of the order due up here. It's Mangold, Simon, and Harris, though. Let's see if we're getting any changes here. One change we do have is Chloe Treadway is now at third base, as Avery Contreras cannot be subbed back in. She was subbed out twice. Frostburg State set to play the winner of this game, and of course that game will also not start on time. Just for anyone who is tuning in and curious. Mangold is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Did her own cause some good in the first, as she was the starting pitcher today and drove in 2 runs in the first inning, but from there it has been a challenge. This one a pop-up and easily handled by Clark Moore, and West Liberty now down to just 2 outs.
Now batting the shortstop, number 99, Sarah Simon.
The former Philip Barber Colt steps into the box. Sarah Simon had a big RBI single back in the 5th when it looked like West Liberty had a chance at that point to really do some damage. And as I mentioned, 6 base runners between the 5th and 6th innings, only 1 run to show for it. Now trailing by 4 runs, and Hope Sizemore looking like she may pull off a complete game win here. But it does all start with a single base runner, so 1-1 count here for Sarah Simon. And she hits a hard one into right center field. That's going to get into the gap. Simon will have 2, and they're going to hold her up at second. So that's a good start here for West Liberty. They have a lot of work to do. They need 4 to extend the game and 5 to win. Shelby Harris will step into the box. Harris is 1 for 3 today. Got a hit in the 5th inning. And we'll get time here. This one hit towards left center. A lot of air on that one, though, and plenty of time for Autumn Hall to make the play and the double play to end the game. Sarah Simon thrown out at second, and West Virginia State is moving on. A 7-4 double play to end this game. We had everything. Why not end it with a double play from the outfield to the infield? 9-5 your final score. West Virginia State victorious. So now West Virginia State advances into the next elimination game. West Virginia State and Frostburg State. That game coming up in about 30-ish minutes. Glenville State and Concord, that'll be on this field, also in about 30-ish minutes. And when we are all done, we're down to 6 teams left in this tournament. At the end of today, there will be 4 for semifinal Friday. We'll step aside for now. Season ends in difficult fashion for West Liberty. After their great run in the tournament last year, not able to get a win in it this year. But West Virginia State, the first upset of this tournament so far. It took 8 games, but we finally got one. We'll see you in about half an hour here on the MEC Sports Network.